Hi guys, how are you? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Today I wanted to share with you about my favorite essential oils. Actually, there are plenty of favorite ones that I have at home, but there are some that I have on a daily basis, and then there's some that I change seasonal depending on the season and the weather changes and so on. But these are the ones that are favorite right now for me. And yeah, you caught me here in the car. I was gonna go out there and do the video, but it's too loud, so I figured I would just do it out here while I'm waiting for my daughter to finish her math lesson with her tutor. So anyways, these are my favorite ones for right now. And the first one that I love is lemon. Okay, lemon is a very wonderful oil for many different things, and actually all of these oils have different purposes, but for time's sake I will just keep to some of the purposes that I've used them for, not every single use, because then I won't finish this video and it will be super long. So lemon is one of the oils that I use on a daily basis for two or three things mainly. For one is to flush out toxins from my body. So you think of any toxins, whether it be extra little things that we have from daily being outside in the street. There's too many smog, there's all kinds of things that can get into our system. So for flushing out those things, what I do is just like open the bottle, and I put 1 or 2 drops in a glass of water in the morning as soon as I wake up. That's the first thing I do, and that helps me out to flush out my system. And obviously I keep on drinking water daily, regularly and every day, so it helps me out to flush out those things. Another a reason why I use this oil is because it helps me with my nervous system. So it kind of kicks in like this clarity, focusing, alertness going on. So what I do, I just kind of put 1 or 2 drops in my palm, and then I'll kind of activate it by doing so, and then I kind of breathe it in deeply about 3 to 4 times, and that kind of alerts me and gets me going through the day, and it goes through my system, my nervous system, within 20 seconds or so. So it acts very quickly. And another way why I use this one is a good way to use it is with my fitness. I've been going to the gym, and let me tell you this story. I've been a procrastinator for many years. That's one thing that I've never wanted to work on, is being active. And so I've always been good at eating well, so I say. I don't really like junk food, but I try to keep balanced meals and stuff like that. And I also been proactive in my choices as far as healthy, nutritious, or alternatives to use home remedies and such things. So I'm pretty good at that side, and I'm pretty good. I would say that I'm pretty good at taking care of my family in a healthier way. So, but one of the things that I've been lacking for myself as a mom, I don't know about you guys, if any of you are moms out there, but usually as moms we lack in taking care of ourselves. So that's one of the things that I've lacked on in the active side of my lifestyle. So it's been years on and off, and I wish I could have gone back to be more proactive on that part particularly, but I haven't been able to, and I've always gave in or gave up. And so reality kicks in when you're at an older age, and I'm not saying I'm super old, because I'm not old, but then you do start having some issues and some inconveniences. Your hormones start going wacko all over the place, and so you need that extra support. So in spite of that, December this past year, 2018, I started being proactive with my activity as far as fitness goes, and so I've been pretty much keeping up to it. It's right now we're at April. mid-April, and so usually New Year's comes in and everybody starts making their New Year resolutions. I'm gonna lose weight, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna be more proactive in my health. And I always fell into that pit hole every year, and I've always started and I always gave up. But this year, thankfully, first of all, I thank God for giving me the will to do that. But it's been pretty amazing knowing that I kept it this long. And I want to be honest with you guys, this is the longest ever that I've ever done any fitness, and I'm very proud of that. And if you are struggling through that, you're not alone. We are many out there that are struggling through that. None of us want to think about fitness, but in reality, it should be just part of natural life. If you think back into the history, without cars or transportation as we have now, we mainly had to do walking or some type of exercise or activity that moves us. So it was an automatic thing to do. But now with all these commodities that we have, it has turned us into potato couches. So I've been trying hard since December to get out of that potato couch state. And so it's been a journey. There's days that I've wanted to, and there's days that I haven't want to exercise. But overall, I've kept at it. I've been steady, if not a great exercise, but at least walking, which is still good. So anyway, so getting back to the lemon thing, oil. So this oil one, this lemon oil, it's one of the third things that I've used it for so far. It's been the excessive little, what do you call it, fat, if you want to call it that way. I guess that's its name. Excessive, eating junks and whatever, and you accumulate it in your body, and then you start to get overweight. So in spite of that, I've been using this one. When I go to the gym, I do it either two ways. Sometimes I feel like doing it sublingual, where I put 2 drops underneath my tongue and leave it there for a minute or so, and then just swallow it. The other way that I've been using it is to put 1 or 2 drops in my water, like so. And I drink it throughout the fitness time that I'm, being active or whatever. So it helps me again to flush out and to remove that extra little not so friendly friends that that makes us look and feel huge. And so that is another way that I use this oil for. It's a great oil, so I really, really highly recommend it. The other oil that I want to introduce is one of my other favorites, is Thieves. Thieves is a must-have at your house, people. You have to keep it in your house. It's the must. Whether it's a change of season, whether your kids are going through a growth spur, whether your family is going through a season where people are getting, kind of down in their immune system, and other things come to affect your system. So this is a must oil. It boosts up your immune system, and it keeps it high enough where your defenses are high enough and you don't get that sickness that comes through when your defenses are down. So this one, you can diffuse it. I love it diffused, but usually to not, if you don't want to do diffusing, you can even also put it under your feet before going to sleep and in the morning when you wake up, and that takes care of your immune system. It boosts your immune system, which is great. Sorry. This is another oil that I really, really highly recommend. It's like a must have at home, whether it's just for you or for your family, but obviously I love it for myself too. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I got sick. Actually, I do remember. It's been probably like, I would say 15 years, but using this oil, I would say out of those years, it's been like maybe, I don't know, 7 years or so. So I really highly recommend it. The next one is frankincense. This is a go-to oil for anything whatsoever that you're thinking of. as far as wellness and health in your self. So if you want to improve your mood, frankincense is the one to go to. If you want to improve clarity, or you want to improve your mental state, just a drop right here, maybe a drop right in the palm, and just you know inhale it 20 seconds, and it goes in there, and bam, you have a natural way of boosting your mental alertness and your mental wellness. So this is one of the uses that I use it for. I obviously use it for so many other things, like for skin too. It's really great for lines, fine lines. If you want to prevent those, then that's a really good option too. And the one in the middle from this collection that I'm showing you, this set is a must-have, ladies. This is a hormonal balancing blend, but I honestly, yeah, I think every girl starting puberty and on must have some kind of balancing support. And so I would highly recommend this one to balance support. Once you start puberty, you gotta have it. The problem is that when we're young, we don't feel like we need it, because our health is pretty good and we feel like we can conquer the world and nothing's gonna harm us. But in reality is that our hormonal state changes daily from puberty and on. So we need something to balance it. And as we get older, as maybe as me, or older, or not that I'm old, well, I'm not old, but anyways, yeah, you need a balancing thing, and as you get older, you will need it more often. So if you start at a younger age, that's I guess for me, I would have loved to do that when I was younger, but nobody told me about this before, so I didn't do that. It's called preventive. So if you want to get into that, this is the one oil to go to. But aside from that, just skip the balancing thing. When you open this baby, you are going to fall in love with it. If you are a person that loves floral or jasmine or ylang ylang or any of those tropical plants, this is your oil to go to. I honestly use it more of a perfume than a hormonal thing, but then hey, it's giving me the benefits of both worlds, perfume and a hormonal balance, yet non-toxic. So it's great. And the other ones that I'm going to show you, it's kind of funny, but all of them have the same label color. So this is my trio of purples. So the first purple one is lavender. And lavender, it's very well known. I mean, everybody knows lavender. But some of the uses that I use it for is to soothe out when you have your flow coming in, and your Aunt Flo visits you, and it gives you kind of discomforts, and this is the one to go to. Actually, my daughter uses it for that. Also, another use that you can use it for is to mellow down. You're trying to unwind. You had a long day and your kids have been running you crazy, and now you need to unwind. This is a good oil to put in your bath or in your bed or on yourself, and just unwind. And it also helps you to get a very good deep sleep. Sometimes we go to sleep thinking that we're gonna be waking up rested, but in reality is that we don't, many times, because we don't have a good night rest. And this one helps you a lot to give you a profound sleep, deep sleep, and it helps you in that way to wake up more energized in the morning because you actually had a good night's sleep. So it helps you in that too. And also obviously relaxing, but it also helps your kids to actually wind down if you want them to kind of be calm down a little bit. They're giving you a hard time, but also to focus while they're doing their studies. You can diffuse it, and it helps them to their brain to be more alert and to absorb the information that it needs to be absorbed. The other one that I love is clary sage. Clary sage is this one. Clary sage is one of the oils that I use on a daily basis, 3 times a day, for hormonal imbalances, and that's been doing a great job in myself. I've seen it, and I don't want to give a big story because I won't finish. But if you want more information, just let me know. Clear Sage. The last one, but not least, that I have fallen in love lately. I gotta say, friends, this oil has been a lifesaver for me in many situations. I cannot stress out that at the beginning when I saw it, actually I won it in a event, and I saw the name and I was like, nah, I don't think this is gonna work, and I've been using the oils for pretty much almost 10 years, but when I saw this one, I was like, I don't think so. But the name of this one is called Energy. I don't think you can see it, but it's Energy. And when I saw it, I was thinking, this cannot be true. Like, what a blend can give me that much energy. So I left it alone for a few months. February or so, I looked at it and I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm going to the gym. There's days that I don't want to go. There's days that I feel icky and I just don't want to do exercise. There's days that I've driven where I feel like, why am I doing this? I gotta be honest. So I just grabbed my oil. I put 3 drops in my palm and I put it in my neck. I rub it in my neck, and within 5 minutes or so, you gotta believe me, guys, this oil works. And it works wonderfully. One of the other benefits, besides waking me up completely, even though I'm super tired and I feel like doing nothing, the other benefit that I've noticed in myself is that within a couple minutes of the warm-up for the exercise that I do, I'm already sweating, guys. And which it didn't happen before. I was sweating, but getting the toxins out, but it wasn't that much sweat. It was hard for me to get rid of toxins that way. But with this oil, not only has it benefited me from giving me super energies, like monster energy, you want to call it that way, and it has given me the option of getting the toxins faster out, which has been wonderful. So that oil is a must-have for me. So I take advantage of that oil all the time that I'm going to the gym. I start applying it on my drive going over there, and I tell you guys, you must try this oil. So these are some of my favorites, not all of them. I won't finish today, but they are my favorite, and I hope that you guys give it the opportunity to get to know these oils and to get to give yourself that extra boost that you need, whether it be hormonal, whether it be mental, whether it be energy, whatever it is, that you give it a try. And hey, I'm here. If you need any more information, just send me a DM and I will get back to you. All right, guys, take care and have a great day.